I'm standing here with my good friend Tom Crutchfield. This animal doesn't need any introduction. It's the Crutchfield albino iguana. You know, I told my video guy when we were driving down here, I said, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen a Crutchfield albino iguana. He just thought regular iguana. He never saw it. When he looked it up on YouTube and he looked it up online, he couldn't believe it. His mind was blown. This thing is unbelievable, Tom.
Yeah, they don't even look real, really. It looks like a neon yellow lizard. It'll change color now when it gets bigger. It'll turn like orange as it gets big, but for right now, it's just neon yellow, literally.
You're still killing it with these albinos. I mean, you have the super crimsons now too, which has the red albino.
Red albino. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, no one's doing what you're doing.
No.
I mean, you're producing a lot of them now. I noticed.
Yeah, a few.
How many do you think you sell of these a year?
Depends on how many I hatch, but pretty much all of them.
All of them, really?
Yeah, the best year I've ever had, we hatched around 400 albinos. But
now, a lot of people ask me because iguanas have this reputation of not being good pets. Mm-hmm. Do you notice that the captive-born ones and the albinos have like a different personality? They seem to be more mellow.
The albinos certainly are all tame, like this one, and I think it's because motion scares them, and they don't see very well in light, like all albino animals, so they don't get scared much, so they don't act defensively, because when they try to run from you, it means they're scared. Mm-hmm. If I take out some of the green ones that were captive raised also, they will act differently than these.
Interesting, yeah.
But they're still, even the green ones that are captive bred for these, I don't know, are F3 or F4 generations, are way tamer and more calm than an imported wild one or a wild caught one.
Are there still people that want the regular green ones?
Yeah, because they're cheap. But people shouldn't buy animals on a whim. And honestly, even though I sell iguanas, they're not for everybody. It's a lizard that gets 6 feet long. It lives 25 years. You need a huge cage, almost as big as a room, to keep them. So really, I mean, you shouldn't buy an animal and plan out like on a whim.
People see little ones, they think they're cute, and they think they can put them in a 10-gallon fish tank.
And they can't, because they'll die. They require special lighting and heat and food. And
what do you feed to something like this?
I feed them a lot of Missouri tortoise chow, which is good for them in itself, but a lot of vegetables too of different kinds. Just I don't want to get the protein much higher than 15% though.
Now, yeah, what I was going to say, what's the ideal ratio of greens to additional?
Well, you can honestly feed it straight Missouri and it would be all right, or you could feed it straight greens. It doesn't matter.
And when they're little, they'll eat the same stuff?
They will. See?
How many? I haven't seen your facility. I got to come down and visit you. But how big is the expansion of the iguana breeding bed? Because I know you didn't have that many cages when I was down there a few years ago.
We put in all those big cages in the back, so there's probably 10 or 12 more of the big cages, which would each house a male and 8 or 10 females just per cage.
So you can keep them all together?
No. I didn't say that. I said you could keep 1 male and 8 or 10 females per cage. You can't mix males. If you mix males, they'll kill each other. And even females are territorial, and they will pick on each other too, so you have to sort of watch that. It's a matter of just managing it and understanding what you're seeing. But the animals tell you everything you need to know. You just have to be smart enough to understand their language.
Now, you're always getting new stuff and getting rid of old stuff.
I'm not getting new stuff much anymore.
No, you're not? You stopped?
I haven't got new stuff in years. I don't even buy and sell stuff. Because honestly, I don't like selling venomous reptiles anymore, because a lot of people that actually have permits for them probably shouldn't have.
They're mishandled them.
Well, they don't understand. They want to do what's correct, but they don't know how to do it, and there's nobody to teach them really.
Sure.
So I don't like selling the venomous snakes. It's a huge liability, and honestly, when people, if they get hurt or something like that, then it's bad PR for the Herp Society too, even though it shouldn't be a reflection at all. It is. And then when I buy and sell stuff and bring new stuff in too, I run the risk of disease to the stuff I have, and I really don't have to unless it's something I really want. I don't buy anything to sell anymore.
Interesting. Now, so
I haven't for really a long time.
So you basically just have a pet collection now, aside from the iguanas.
No, I breed pretty much everything there. I breed all kinds of rare boas and pythons and all kinds of stuff, but it's for fun as much as it is money, to tell you the truth.
What's your favorite animal that you have? Is it the iguana?
No. Probably like the crocodile monitors or the cyclura.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because you just recently got bit by one of those.
Really bad bite.
How did that happen? I know I watched the video.
Accidental bite. I was breaking up a fight between the big male and actually the biggest female, and I had put a net on her to keep her back, and I had put my foot on the handle of the net and squatted down. The big male was running in to bite her, and I had PVC pipe pushed him off, and I had my left hand, and she broke through the net and just gave me a warning bite.
And that warning bite was pretty severe, huh?
Look, you can say that.
Wow. That finger
That's
is.
all the movement right there.
That finger looks like it almost wasn't attached.
It almost bit it off. I had to have a transfusion. I mean, I was bleeding out.
Wow.
Yeah. You can let him just sit.
When you get bit by a lizard of that size,
Yep.
I mean, what goes through your head? Because you're probably one of the most experienced keepers I know.
Well, honestly, I was by myself. Stacy was not even at the house, and Vic was at the front. So once he bit me, or she bit me, I had to actually then catch her with my good hand, fight the male back off, and lock the cage door.
That's
And
intense.
then walk up front holding the lizard, and I had to throw it next to me because it's trying to claw me. I couldn't hold it with one hand without.
Why did you take the lizard with you?
Because it's in the net. I can't leave it in the net and let the male kill it. That's why I went in there in the first place,
Gotcha.
to stop the fight. But now it's post-bite, and I'm
So
bleeding.
what's going on? Are you just like
Well,
leaking
just
everywhere?
blood- Yeah, blood all over the yard. And so I go get Vic. He took the lizard. Then we take the lizard back and secure it in a different place, and then go to the hospital. So I lost a lot of blood.
Was your finger hanging off?
The flesh was hanging off.
Were you in a lot of pain?
Not at
numb?
first,
Yeah.
but it hurt a lot. Yeah.
How many stitches did that take?
A lot.
Did they have to put you out to do that?
Oh yeah, I had to have surgery, microsurgery,
Now,
to even get it this good.
I think this is a good lesson for people to learn, because you're probably one of the most experienced keepers in the entire reptile industry, and even you're not immune to getting bitten.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's
Scary.
the universe. It's not scary. It's just life. It's what makes life interesting.
Yeah. And some people would say, "Oh, why did you get rid of them?" But you immediately said it was not their fault; it was my fault. You said.
Yeah, it's always your fault.
Interesting.
It's never their fault. They're just being what they are.
That's right. That's
It's
their
you
nature.
It's you that messes everything up.
Right. So Tom, it's great seeing you, man.
Great seeing you, as you too.
Always. How's
And give Amanda my best.
I
too, and I'll
definitely.
come down.
Will you? How you been? You've been working out?
Yeah, I've been working out. Not like I want to, because with this I had to stop for a while because I couldn't do anything. But yeah, I need to get the. I need to talk to you. I need to get the diet down better.
Yeah, we got to get your diet. I got to send you a bunch of supplements too.
Really good, yeah.
We got to do a body transformation on Tom Crutchfield.
Yeah. Well, I weigh 250 now. So
I'm going to get you shredded abs.
I want to weigh like 220.
I want to get you abs.
Yeah, well, that's the bad arm where I had the surgery. It's
right.
Better.
No, it looks good.
Yeah,
not too bad.
Nothing like.
How old are you now, Tom?
I'm 70.
Unbelievable. You're looking great.
But if I lost 40 pounds, I would weigh about 210 and be lean.
And you come from a bodybuilding and workout background, so we got to get you back in the gym.
Let's do it.
All right, Tom.
You always inspire me.
Thank you.
You were the best, dude.
Thanks, man.